Sup, Tubes? I'm Gravy Fries. Yeah, so there's good news and bad news. Let's, start with some bad news. As you can tell, YouTube has gotten ridiculous with their copyright stuff. Like, yeah, okay, originally, no, they were totally in the right, and that's why I tried to fix it, and I'm, was still trying to work on it, and I've gotten a frame now for that. But with what I'm doing now, if it gets to a point that I can't even do, like, altering the footage to the extent that I've been doing, then I'm genuinely concerned. The backup plan there is basically just I'll try to put them all on my Instagram, because if it's that heavily edited, unless Instagram for some reason decides to take it down, it should be fine. And they have an IGTV thing on there, so that should be perfectly fine to post if, if it comes to that. It hasn't came to that yet, but if it does, that's where my videos will be going. I'll try to get all my old ones and I'll put them all on my Instagram. The other bad news, I've had this phone, which is an HTC M8 for 6 years. I know it's not a big fancy phone, but for what I wanted to do and what I liked, it's a really good phone. But when something gets too old, it messes up. And oh boy, is my phone messing up. It's 6 years old, maybe older, because my neighbor, I bought it off my neighbor for $80, and he had it for a few years, and I've had it for 6. So God knows how old this poor thing is, and it's about to snap. So I'm gonna wipe it to see if it helps. And you're probably wondering, why are you telling us this and not just tweeting about it, or maybe just posting something and mentioning it with a drawing or a picture? Well, that's because I downloaded the weirdest freaking thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and you're about to see it. What am I talking about? Randy versus aliens. So you remember how I said Randy had games? Nobody probably assumed it got big enough that they try to rip it off for money, right? Well, we're wrong. I don't know what this thing is. I'm just gonna record footage of it, and you be the judge of what in God's name we're looking at. No, I'm not playing this whole game. And I can tell you for a fact, I have no idea how I found it originally. That's why I'm doing this. I'm going to film as much of it as I can, like as long as I can play it, make that, show you, and then it's gonna be gone when I wipe the phone, and if I ever find it again, maybe I'll make another video. But as of right now, take this.
Bye.